So in terms of how I approach energy healing, I have been doing Reiki for years. I did my Reiki Masters in 2012, so what's that, 13 years of being a Reiki Master now. So I have done treatments and also done a bit of training as well, to attunements to other people. So I was primarily trained in Reiki, but as the years have passed, it's kind of developed now to a mix between, I guess you call it more general energy work. It's a mix between like Reiki and using earth energy as well. And that's very, for me, the way I work is very tied to the place I'm from. So I work from the place I live in, which is my ancestral land as well. So I've got a lot of kind of belonging in place that's tied in to the work that I do with energy. So some of the things you notice when you've had like an energy healing session are, some people get really, really relaxed and doze off. Most people get pretty relaxed and blissed out at the time. What I will say is when some people will portray like energy healing as all love and light and spirituality, okay, I don't go down the road of spiritual bypassing, because that is very prevalent right now, and it's pissing me off, to be fair, when we just look at the light side of things and we don't acknowledge the shadow side. We don't acknowledge the amount of personal work and shit you have to wade through to go through this life. So typically during a treatment, people will feel relaxed, calm, maybe quite drowsy. You might feel a little bit spaced out afterwards, but we give you a little bit of time, to kind of come back down to earth, as it were, and recalibrate and ground yourself. And something that people do notice, especially because I work intuitively when I work with energy, so I just go with what I'm finding. If I feel, I'm not really mentally working out what I'm doing, I'm just working intuitively and going with what I feel needs to be done, and the crystals work as part of that as well. And so a big part of my energy healing practice is to make sure that people do feel like protected and grounded afterwards, because when we're working with energy, we can shift some stuff. We can do it on you can have Reiki and energy healing and it be on kind of a surface level and just for relaxing and rebalancing. And I found the way I personally work with energy is, again, as I've drawn more earth energy into it as well, is it's on a deeper level, and it's people come to me who have, are going through real transitions, real deaths and endings in their lives, not just physical deaths, but, like deaths at the end of a cycle, and stuff gets moved and stuff gets recalibrated, and sometimes afterwards you can feel a bit like, what the hell just happened? So it's really important afterwards as well that you kind of have that time for yourself, space to rest, space to drink plenty of water, and space to kind of let your body, your physical body, kind of integrate what has happened on an energetic level. So basically you wouldn't be having like a session of energy healing and then sodding off down the pub, or go for a full day at work or whatever. You'll carve some time out so it can like support your systems properly and really get integrated into the physical as well.